Well, I met Bob Belden right after he joined the Blue Note family. I think it was in Bruce's office, and we gathered and we talked about some of the things that Bob was going to be doing. As you know, over the years that he was at Blue Note, he wore multiple hats as a composer, arranger, performer, A&R executive. I mean, Bob was omnipresent. There was really nobody quite like Bob. You know, I always felt that what Bob represented, he was really a global jazz pioneer. I mean, in terms of his evolution, I mean, he really transcended the music because he wore so many hats, and he took his music all over the globe and incorporated so many different cultures into his music. But the music that was, to say what was really at the core of his being, of his musical DNA, that's hard to say. It was somewhat elusive. I mean, was it Miles Davis? Was it Ravi Shankar? Was it Sting? Was it Puccini? That doesn't really matter. It was all very great and all very original. And he was a wonderful, you know, deep human being who, you know, he touched a lot of people. And he was somebody who was very heartfelt. You always knew where you stood. He didn't mince words. Even when he would be dark, you know, from a personality standpoint, it wasn't in a vindictive or mean-spirited way. It was just, I think it was a lot of his personal angst that was coming out and that he was showing to people that he was comfortable with. And I felt very, you know, very special that he would take me in to those places, and because I was his publicist and we worked very closely together, you know, it was just all part of that. I wish he would have taken me to Tehran with him. I offered to go. I said, even this was beyond the time when I was working with Blue Note, said, whatever you need for me to do, I'll pay my own way. I'd just love to be part of the journey. Him and I shared an affinity for that part of the world. We'd often go out to Afghan kebab joints in New York, and we'd look for the broken rice and the black bottom rice joints. You know, we both liked Persian food as well. It always came around to politics and music, and so I thought maybe I could share that journey with him, but it didn't happen. But I was so happy that he was able to make that happen for himself and share it with the world. I mean, that was profound in terms of doing what politicians have tried to do, and some that have been successful in other parts of the world. Bob did it musically as an ambassador. He beat Obama to the punch.